Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, season 1, episode 1 with you guys. I'm so excited. I don't know if each time I'm gonna say The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. Maybe at some point, I'm just gonna name this show Daryl Dixon, and that's all. I'm so glad to be there to discover this first episode. It's such a long one. I saw that it was a 1 hour episode. It's so cool. I'm so excited about it. You know how much I love Daryl. I mean, if you're new on my channel, you don't know it, but I watched the last seasons of The Walking Dead with you guys on my channel. I'm gonna put the link for the playlist if you want to see my reactions to the last seasons. And if you were there, you know how much I love Daryl. I think that, like all of the fans, I think that at the end he was one of our favorite characters. So when they announced all of the spin-off, for sure I was really excited about the one with Maggie and Negan, and it was such a good one. I truly appreciated what they did with that spin-off, like really. I'm gonna put also the link for the playlist in case you want to see my reactions. And I was really excited about it, and I was really impressed by it even more because, for a spin-off, for The Walking Dead, for this franchise, sometimes they're a little like that. Like, I'm reacting also to Fear the Walking Dead since a long time, and you know that it's really up and downs with Fear the Walking Dead. I'm gonna put the link to the playlist that I made for it. So after Fear the Walking Dead, beginning this new spin-off of The Walking Dead, of this franchise, I was really like, what is it? Like, how it's gonna be? Like, is it gonna be the same or not? And truly, The Walking Dead Dead City with Maggie and Negan, I watched it for the relationship, I watched it for the characters, and the story pleased me a lot, and the spin-off pleased me a lot, and really made me feel great, and made me feel like, okay, the other spin-offs, the other movies and all that they are preparing, they can be good. So that's why for this one about Daryl, I'm really excited about it because it's about Daryl, because we're gonna have this character again, and I cannot wait to have him again, to see what is gonna happen to him. Like, it's gonna be amazing. But also because with The Walking Dead Dead City, just before that, they really promised us that with this new spin-off, they're gonna do great things, and I cannot wait to discover that. Also because the story is happening in France, and you know it, I'm French, so I cannot wait to discover what it's gonna be, like how they're gonna treat that. I saw the trailer and I'm already so glad that they hired real French people, a real French casting, because maybe you don't know it, but in 90% of the US movies and shows, French people are not played by French people. Like, really, for us French people, real French people, it's so annoying when we are seeing your shows and your movies in original versions and we have people who are talking French, but we know that they are not French, so we are like, that's really how little you are thinking of us. Like, you can't hire someone who is really French. So I'm just glad that right there it's a French casting, and two of the actresses I saw who are playing into this show are amazing ones. Like, truly I love these two, so I cannot wait to see how they're gonna be into this show, because I saw them in multiple shows and movies and they were amazing. So I cannot wait to see how it's gonna be for this one. So thank you for that, for the casting, for the story that you're preparing. I have to say that the trailer gave me the impression that because you're creating something in France, because of that you want a medieval mood. I don't know how to take it, As a French person, like, it's The Walking Dead, we're talking about dead, zombies everywhere, or we have all of The Walking Dead to see the mood of it. Why not putting that mood just in France, you know, with French people, with a French environment and stuff like that? No, because you're putting it in France, it's gonna be a medieval mood with, you know, nuns, with things which are looking like really, yes, medieval stuff. Like the trailer, if you're taking the trailer with the nuns, with the fact that Daryl is gonna be related to that kid that he has to protect, that he has to take to Paris, like all of that with the music, with how it was edited also, with right there no guns, like really it's only things, medieval weapons and all. So watching the trailer I was like, okay, so we're not only going in France, we're also back on time, you know, like we're traveling through time because we're going in France. Why not? Maybe it can be funny to have some cliches like that. Maybe it was just also during the trailer, and in fact during this show it's not gonna be like that. I have some hope for that, but just so you know, it was fun during the trailer to be into that mood. I was like, okay, a lot of things are promising. Daryl, I'm just glad. To be in France, I'm excited about it. The music, how it was edited, and also the picture, I was like, okay, good quality. The Walking Dead Dead City just before that. Okay, now you're making good spin-offs. The medieval stuff, I'm like, okay. You have a great casting, you have a great French casting. Okay, why not? We'll see how it's gonna be. If they're gonna go really with that mood, or if they're gonna do something different and more accurate, you know, with the timeline where we are standing and with the real civilization in France right now, and also with the mood of The Walking Dead of that franchise. I'm expecting it also. I'm really excited. Really. Daryl, something in France, a real French casting, good pictures, really promising stuff. I'm so excited. And it's a long episode. I don't know if all of these episodes, you know, of this first season are gonna be that long, but it's a long episode. And you know, I was a little mad at the end of The Walking Dead Dead City because they announced at first, you know, that spin-off, like it would be a one-shot, only one season, and in fact, during it, after it, they said, oh, maybe we prepared stuff for a season 2, like, we won't see it, maybe we're gonna have it, but we are not sure of it, and it was days or 1 or 2 weeks after the end that they were like, okay, that's it, we're gonna have a season 2. I really felt like they used the viewers, so it made me a little mad. You know, like, don't do that. The fact that you're not closing your story at the end of the season just to expect a season 2, for me, it's a lack of respect for the viewers who want, you know, a close story to have everything finished into it. And it's also using your viewers to have your second season, so it made me a little mad. For this one, for Daryl Dixon, for what I know, because you know that I'm not making a lot of researches before watching a show, I'm just watching the trailer and that's all, because I want to be surprised, you know, by what is gonna happen into it. But for what I know for Daryl Dixon, they already announced that it's not created to have only one season. I'm not sure that they know for now if they're gonna have the season 2, you know, for sure, but at least they already announced that it's not made for one shot. And I truly appreciate that. At least I know where I'm putting my feet, you know, like I know where I'm going, I know what to expect, and it's better like that. Okay, let's go for this episode. I have a Patreon, if you don't know it, I have a Patreon on which you're gonna have these videos for The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon during the entire season. You're gonna have the videos one day earlier, and you're gonna have them with an extended reaction part, maybe at some point full reaction part, but I can't know that in advance. For this one, I think that it's gonna be an extended reaction part, but because it's a 1 hour episode, it means that it's gonna be really longer, you know. So if you want these advantages to have these videos 1 day in advance and with an extended reaction part, which is gonna be really longer, you have my Patreon for that. It's the best way to support me. I'm a little reactor right there on YouTube, but also on Patreon. I love each one of you on Patreon, but it's like that, you know. So if you want to support me, to encourage me to continue my videos, my channel and all, you can come on my Patreon, even if it's just for 1 month, you know, for the time of this show. It can be appreciated and really useful. Oh, and also, little fair warning, I had a really difficult week, like really. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but I have a lot of bruises everywhere. A lot because I had to push a lot of things in my kitchen, and also I made myself a lot of bruises doing that, but also a lot because it was a stressful week, and because of that, during the night, because I was stressed, you know, I was making myself bruises. So clearly, that was a difficult week. I'm a little tired, so if you don't know it, you're gonna learn it really quick. I'm an emotional person in general, you know, like in regular days, I'm an emotional person, I'm hypersensitive, I don't have little emotions. When I'm mad, I'm really mad, when I'm sad, I'm really sad. It's like that each time. So, but when I'm tired and when, you know, like my emotions are already high because of my personal life, for a show, for something, it's beyond that. Like, I can cry really easily, like maybe just Daryl appearing on screen, I can cry. Just so you know where I'm standing with my mood before beginning this episode. I'm really excited about it, but I'm also really emotional into my life. Like, I have the impression that my nerves are gonna break like at each second. Okay, so don't blame me if it's happening during this episode. Are we ready, guys? Yes, let's go. Let's go! I said that I was already too emotional. Don't put Judith, don't. You did it! I'm sure that it was awful. You need to see something written in French, you know, to understand where you are. But you did it! Like that! I'm sorry. The fact that he didn't see anyone, okay. The fact that he didn't see any deaths.
When I'm looking for something, well, I found trouble. If I don't make it back, I want them to know I tried. Hell, I'm still trying.
Like always. And you're gonna be back at some point. Pouvoir des vivants. Pouvoir of living ones. Attention affamé ici, it was attention. Angry persons right there. Ah, finally! Are they different here? Oh, a lot of them in fact. You know, I'm saying that about being different because we saw at the end of The Walking Dead that they were beginning to evolve. Good job! The first town, Lourdes. It's a French place where the Virgin maybe appeared. It's a religious place, so it's fun for that.
God loves you.
You have a little book. Okay, you're putting this on. And it's still pouvoir des vivants, meaning really the power of the living ones. And she's putting her thing on it. Like, don't listen to them, listen to God. I don't know. Maribel?
Bonjour.
It's an old name.
Vous inquiétez pas, ça va?
Don't worry. Am I gonna translate everything?
You know, I speak English very good. What's cracking new? You get medical? We trade you for an apple or a rabbit. Merci.
He's really acting, you know, like, I don't trust you.
So, where are you going to?
You're acting a little wild, you know, like you're savage. Come on, Daryl.
I'm Maribel. And he Guillaume. So maybe we go together, you know? You can help us.
With all of his
Make you
story,
run away.
Daryl for sure is not gonna stress people just like that.
Assis-toi.
Sit. He wants to take it. You're playing like you're clever, he said.
Stop. Stay the power.
Oh!
Merci.
You're not so nice and sweet. You lied. Oh no! You were right to be careful, Daryl. People in US, people in France, they evolved the same. Killing, stealing, not trusting each other.
Ça va aller, monsieur. Mets-le dans sa bouche.
Don't move, it's gonna be okay.
Voilà. Attention. Ne bougez pas. Courage. Allez-y.
Ah!
Il fait une place là. My name is Isabel.
Maribel, Isabel. We have only that kind of name in France?
You had a wound from a brûlant. Cauterization is the best way to prevent the spread.
You're calling them
For what?
brûlant?
A brûlant. A burner.
Yes, I was gonna say it. Burner.
Here we call them les affamés. The hungry ones.
Okay,
That's
the
just
Sagna.
kind.
Maybe we're gonna have also conversations, you know, the subject of the face coming a lot. With Daryl, it would make sense. Up union with the same drawing, then God loves you.
See if you can pull your options open.
Over the years, our abbey has become part of a group called l'Union de l'Espoir. Means Union of Hope.
I said it.
Believe humanity is enduring a test, from which we will soon be delivered.
Never put much stock in that.
God,
See what I said?
I've been stuck in you.
It can be great, you know, into that franchise to have that subject of faith,
Is the house coming
religion.
back?
Daddy was a smoker.
You have siblings?
Used to. Brother.
I had a sister.
No, Don't go there, please.
Looks like you have some too.
That she made herself.
Parish priest used to say that our scars show that we have suffered, but more importantly, that we've healed from our suffering.
Medieval churches often had weapons rooms. You needed them back then.
That makes sense.
But to keep them all, it's ending in museums, you know, not in churches and all.
Jean was a collector.
Mm.
His grandfather fought in the Maquis. That's the one I
The
used.
Maquis, it's during the Resistance World War II.
You know how to use that radio?
It's
The
been a while
Resistance
since I
was
watched
hiding
the music.
in
Mind if I
the
give it a
Maquis
shot?
Sure.
somewhere.
Get better.
Acting the same.
La place est parmi les routes et les impies. Là-bas, dehors. Il n'est pas des nôtres. C'est quelqu'un qui vit sans Dieu.
Comme autrefois.
You're not opening your heart to people who are not believing. It's not really Christian. Ugh.
Pardon my manners, monsieur. I'm Laurent. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
You're really formal.
How many people do you think live within the boundaries of what was once France? Starting from 67 million people before the fall. I speculate current French populace of fewer than 200,000.
I was gonna say way less.
But
Much less. Do you know how long it would take to repopulate that many people? 6 generations. Perhaps 7. Hurts my stomach just thinking about it.
Yeah, the math sucks.
Do you have children, monsieur? A wife? Parents?
it hurts to ask that.
You're homesick.
Yes, because he has a family still.
I feel things in my stomach. I feel your sadness. Not
For
to
you.
despair, monsieur, but you deserve a happy ending too.